Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is indeed Fight Night. We have ourselves another EVO 1 match here. We have myself on the left-hand side with that surprising Gecko Moria, as well as Brennan on the right with that Yamato. Now, I do say that's quite surprising because this is the first time ever where I've ever played Gecko Moria in a competitive setting at all. This is in tournament. I believe this is like round 3 at locals at ANN. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes here. I'm swinging 6k into life. We're in a 2k counter out of it, and now we see the brand new here. I do have a bit of a brain fart. I actually think that I can possibly grab Rebecca, which I am surely mistaken. Brandon helping me out with that, so shout out to Brandon for helping me out. Now, what's really cool about this Yamato list that we are facing, it is a Wano build. I am a huge fan of it, although the ceiling is a lot lower for this build and it's a lot slower. It's just really cool. They have a lot of really cool cards, like this Momonosuke, searching top 5 for a Land of Wano card. Really great synergy with this deck, and it's really cool to see. Grabbing a Hiyori here. And of course, it's still Yamato, so it is still rather aggressive. Like, we see a 7k swing. I don't have a 2k counter, so I have to take this. And we're going to go ahead and pass the turn, dropping down to 3 life super early. A lot of his cards are now active, as well as his leader. We swing 5, we see the 1k counter, and now we drop the Sabo, giving protection to our brand new Trashing 2. I need to get rid of this this actual Kuzan. It'd be really great for a Gecko Moria play if I'm trying to draw a few cards. Also, it's just very dead in my hand. I'm also debating to trash this Ice Age, which I do. I don't feel like I really need it in this matchup unless I see a Hody. So not really too stressed out about it, as well as we have cards like Hina, right? So we see another Momonosuke. Brandon really looking at diving deep for his pieces here. If you have the card, why not play it, right? It acts like a pseudo blocker. The only benefit for me is that I have a brand new, and you're not going to swing into brand new, so essentially I get to swing every single turn into your searchers. And now we see the 4-cost Hiyori playing down the Momo, putting Hiyori back into life, gaining a life, and Brandon's at a 5 life leader right now. Swings a cheeky 5, and of course I'm going to go ahead and block that since I have that 6k blocker in the form of Sabo. 3 going into 0 into that Momo, of course it does go down. And now with 7 active Dawn, I have quite a few plays. I want to get rid of this, of course, this character here, this 5 cost. Now, if you guys are wondering here, I did play the Sabo, and I also did intentionally go first since I didn't win the die roll, because I don't want Yamato to kind of run away with this. It's very possible for Yamato to get super aggressive, but we do see the Helm Elbow to lower the cost, and then playing the Absalom, milling 2, putting 2 to the bottom, popping it, and now he counters out of the 2k counter. Now, the 6k swing. Now, I do want to say I have 2 active Dawn in the back there because I forgot to play the brand new in my hand. Like I said, the first time playing this deck, so I am going to go ahead and make a couple mistakes, so please bear with me here. But we're going to go ahead and tap 5 for another Momo here, and he's going to go ahead and recover, and he actually has 6 life, breaking the life counter here that I have. I completely forgot that was even a thing, honestly. 6 life, yeah, 6 life. So with my Absalom on the board, I'm going pretty wide here. I am at 9 active Dawn too, so that's pretty good. I figured I'd tell myself that maybe I should just kind of poke the leader here, see what he does, and I might actually just end up doing so. You might see a light 5k swing here with that brand new, yes, 5k swing into life. He blocks it, and this is huge because now I can just go for the Momo. I want to slow roll this game, not slow play it, but just kind of take my time, really kind of control the board. Gecko is great at being very aggressive, as well as being very defensive, right? So we play the Sabo here. We're gonna go ahead and draw 2 trash 2, and this is pretty awesome to me. He only has 2 cards in hand. This Gecko is gonna go ahead and this Sabo is gonna let me filter my hand, grab a couple more counter, kind of see all my pieces, and really take my time. There's really no reason why I need to go so super aggressive. And now with Brandon being at 10 Dawn, he's swinging crazy into life here, and I'm gonna go and obviously give him the Sabo. I'm not gonna give him what the man wants, so the Sabo does go down, but I still have my other Sabo, and now I think it's time to play possibly a Gecko Moria. But first, we are going to go ahead and swing with some of these characters. Now, I want to go as wide as possible. These 5k pokes are going to do a lot of damage, but we see the Flame Dragon King event card from that brand new starter deck, the Three Brothers. Now, if you guys don't know what this card does, it's a 4K counter, 2-cost card, and it allows you to pick up your whole entire life, look at every card, reorganize it, and put it back the way it was. Pretty insane, especially with this deck here. So we're swinging 5k into life, another poke, and he does end up taking it, Branding, dropping down to 3 life. We're going to see the trigger of the Shirahoshi, drawing 3, trashing 2, getting some cycle in, and now I'm swinging 6k into life, and now I play out the Gecko Moria. Now this is definitely a value Gecko Moria here. I don't really need or have any reason to go super aggressive. I'm going to play out the Rebecca for my 4 cost, and as well as for my 2 cost, I'm going to go ahead and play the brand new. Now I do have another brand new in trash as well. It wasn't my only one, just FYI. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and see that brand new whiff, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a 2k counter for that Rebecca, and we're going to go ahead and just pass the turn. Pretty good board, honestly. I have the Rebecca, and even if he Hodies me here, I'm not really too worried, just because I have so much counter in my hand that even if he did his absolute worst, I definitely can, you know, put some emphasis on the clapback afterwards. So we see an AK swing going into life. I'm going to go ahead and block that. I think he definitely made a misplay there. He probably just didn't realize that if he does play Hody, he could just rest it. So yeah, he plays the Hody. He's going to rest my Gecko Moria, take his own life, attaching 2 Dawn to it, and swing 10k into life. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I don't want to lose 3 2ks out of my hand. And honestly, he only has, I believe, 4 cards in hand. I tell myself, if I swing 10k into Hody, I can keep slow rolling this. I don't have to go super aggressive. There's really no need. Even if I play more blockers, I mean, he can at most rest 2. I guess he could rest 3 with a Hody plus Amaru. So I swing 10k into the Hody, and he's actually going to go ahead and counter out of it with the 0 event cost, and which is great. Not too bad. He now only has 2 cards in hand. And with the board that I have, I'm not feeling too worried, honestly. So let's see exactly what I can do here. Now I do have a Gecko Moria in my hand, and I do have quite a decent trash as well. Not too bad. One card that we haven't seen this game is actually Hina. That's pretty unfortunate, honestly, but we're swinging 5k into life, and he gives me a 2k counter. Now this is huge. He only has 1 card in hand now, so all I really need to do is swing 10k into that Gecko, which I do end up into the Hody. Using its ability here, I'm going to go ahead and play out a Hogback, milling the top 2, grabbing a target, which is that Perona, bottoming 2 cards from my trash into my deck, just to grab a 2k counter and play a body. Just getting my 2ks back in my hand. Pretty insane here, and it looks like I'm debating whether I want to swing. Yes, I swing a 5k into life with that brand new. He's gonna grab his 2k, and I'm gonna pass the turn, leaving my Sabo active. Now honestly guys, I have 0 worries here of losing the game anytime soon. I think I have like 6 2ks in my hand. He's gonna go ahead and use the Hiyori to replace his life. He's gonna play the Momonosuke, and to be honest, I'm feeling pretty good. I really don't have a worry that anything's really gonna happen. He's gonna go ahead and grab that Momo once again. Grabbing the Momo, man, this Momo has seen so many, has been so active. So we're swinging 6k into life. I'm gonna block and then give him a 1k, and he's gonna pass the turn, and I'm feeling pretty good. My board is absolutely insane. I got a ton of cards in my hand. No way I can fumble the bag here. Swinging 3k over the 0. We're going to use double Eruption to draw 2 cards. We're going to go ahead and attach, I think, 1 Dawn. I don't even need to do 2. 1 Dawn into life here, or into the character, using ability here to play the Absalom, milling the top 2, bottoming 2 cards, popping the Momonosuke, and the 6k does connect, dropping down to 1 life. And now I imagine we still have... I'm swinging 7k into life, he takes it, and now we see the Ark of Noah? Huh? Stage card on play, activate on trigger, rest all of your opponent's characters. Bro, what? Can I lose right now? Like, I am worried. And I get a bit of reassurance by him playing the Onami. And I said, oh, he's just trying to get rid of cards out of my trash? Out of my life? He's swinging the rest of the cards into life. We're going to pitch to 2 and he passes the turn with 2 cards in hand, no blocker. And I was scared for a second, and I just swing 9k, and I ended up taking it here. Thank you guys so much for checking out this channel as well as this video. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new EBO1 content coming out soon. See ya.